toxic. Obnoxic.
This program is brought to you by the Growler Tapes Audio Adventures. You are listening to Growler Radio!
Is so bright. Get back in bed, Roo. It's midnight. I can see all the way to the meadow. Please stop talking, Roo. Sorry. Be quiet. It's coming from outside. Who's doing that? Whoa! It's like the sun is out at midnight. Weird. Let's check it out. Wait up. That is bright. Like it's daytime. It's going up over the meadow. Something happened to it. The light went out. It's night again. Uh-oh. Roo, look. It's coming down! Watch out! That could have really hurt someone. Let's make sure it doesn't start a fire. Don't get too close to it, Roo. No fire, but what a mess. It's totally smashed and burned. What do you think this thing is, Zeeby? Maybe it fell off an airplane or a satellite. All this glowing yellow stuff is oozing out of the broken glass. Cool. It looks like it's moving on its own. This long, thick wire goes from the base way over there. It broke off. And this whole area smells like when our toaster burned out. There's a label on the base. Project No Night. Warning. This experimental device contains toxic Obnoxic. I can't believe this thing crashed into our meadow. And it's toxic. Let's go wake Dad up. Come on. Hey, where's the house? It should be right over there, but maybe we ran a little farther than we thought. But I don't recognize any of this. Look how big those trees are. Roo, little creatures. Let's get a little closer.
Thank you all for volunteering. It's great to know that the Huhu are so willing to help.
They're called Huhu.
Ahem. We're here tonight to search for the missing Baby Huhu twins. They wandered off earlier this evening and have not been seen since. Huhu, I've looked everywhere. Then I found this on my answering machine.
Hello. You are stupid. Sticky.
I recognize their voices, but they never talk like that. I'm very worried. Did any of you see them or know where they went? Yes, Brother Huhu? What happened?
A moment ago, I saw them going toward the bright light crash site. Over there! By the edge of the meadow! Come on! I'll show you!
Oh, everyone, let's follow Brother Huhu. We're coming, everyone.
Get down, Roo. Wow, are they fast? Come on. They're going to the crash site. One of them dropped this teeny little comic book with a little pen attached. Cool! Bring it along, Roo. Yikes! More lights!
I'm Papa Huhu with this news bulletin. An accident during the testing of an experimental illumination device was responsible for the release of a small amount of a controlled, encrusted substance here in the Growlerville area. The Huhu Authority is asking citizens to stay indoors if possible until containment is announced. More coming up on Growler Radio.
Lots of bright lights! But they're on the ground this time. I can see 3, 4, 5 of them. Who's doing this?
Preliminary test phase successfully.
It's dark again. Let's check this out. I heard voices over there. A building in our meadow? What is that? Careful of all this electrical stuff. Looks like a huge glass sculpture attached to a huge spool of wire. It's the same kind of thing that crashed. Yep, it has the same label too. Project No Night. Warning, this experimental device contains toxic Obnoxic. Sort of looks like a giant bug. Don't get any closer, Roo. Toxic Obnoxic doesn't sound very friendly.
Power systems engaged.
There's that voice again.
Anti-gravity
Watch it, DB, get back. The whole sculpture's moving. It's going up. The wire is like a kite string. But what's making it go up? The light. Don't look directly at it. This is unbelievable. All of the lights are going up. ZB, it's as bright as day. Again. Who's doing this? Hello? Anybody here? The light's too bright. Can you turn them down a little? This can't be good for the environment, especially all the animals that depend on night. And what if these lights crash like the other one? We've got to get Dad. But where's our house? We just ran into the meadow. I can't believe we're lost. What's that in your hand, Roo? That tiny comic book with a pen, remember? Let's take a look. Instructions. Draw on the next blank page. The Super True Adventures of ZB and Roo. ZB and Roo? Stop joking around, Roo. Look! Holy incredible moly! It's you and me! We're sitting in our room wondering what that bright light is. Then we run out and see it crash down. Let me see. Here we see the yellow glowing stuff and Project No Night and the warning about toxic Obnoxic. This is incredible, ZB. Here we're watching the Huhu discussing the missing twins. Then you find this comic book. We see bright lights on the ground. Then the lights go up, and here we are, amazed by this comic. The story is exactly what happened to us tonight, right up to now. And it has a lot of pages. What's on the next page? This should be interesting. It's blank. Wait a second. A picture is fading in. A big door slides open and two really big guys come out, and it shows us listening in. Get back, Roo. Just like in the comic book. They're huge.
This time, one little failure won't make it dark. I promise. Don't you love my Growler Shine Array?
It's
Growler
their light.
Sure they can't all burn out at once? That was pretty scary last time. What if we're out in the middle of the woods and that
They're
happens?
afraid of the dark.
Unlikely to burn out all at once. There are 6 of them, independently powered and very stable.
But Dr. Growler, there is a possibility of simultaneous failure, right?
That is a scary thought, but hey, someone's over there. You two, can't you read?
Run, Roo! There's a fence going up. We can't get out.
I don't blame you. The show that let you complain anonymously. Are you ready for today's complaint?
I would like to complain about all those who don't go out at night because they say they're afraid of the dark. But then, when I make the night as bright as the day, they're still afraid to go out. Not because it's dark, but because it might get dark. It's useless.
Good one, I am, of course, Uncle Hoo-Hoo, and I don't blame you.
We're trapped.
You're also in violation of Statute
They're
9.
probably trying to make it dark. Let's get back inside. Quick,
We'll deal with you two
come on,
later.
come on. This is unnatural.
Now what? I want to go home. I bet they're the missing twins. Sounds like them. Look at their feet, Roo. Yellow glowing stuff. They must have stepped in it. They're kind of obnoxious. I'll say. Their feet are glowing more and more. Now they're leaving glowing footprints. Hey, little guys, can you help us get out? Don't run away. We're stuck in here. The Hoo-Hoo are looking for you guys. Come back. Uh-oh, the door.
And stay out.
Looks like a Hoo-Hoo.
Fence is up. Come on. Lower the fence so I can get out. Huh? Who are you guys?
Hi, I'm Roo. This is Zebe.
I'm Sammy. And this is serious. I've got to get some important information to the Hoo-Hoo Authority.
What's going on?
Dr. Growler is using a dangerous substance to make these lights. And if they crash like the last one, it could endanger us all.
Toxic Obnoxic?
Yep. A very unusual substance. Glows bright yellow and is able to move slowly on its own. Dr. Growler found that if you seal some in glass and excite it with his energizer, it gives off this super bright light we see now.
We saw that stuff. But why is it dangerous?
Toxic Obnoxic feeds on the obnoxious behavior that it causes. If you get it on you or get too close to it, you'll become a very rude dude. It's big trouble.
What do you mean it feeds on the obnoxious behavior that it causes?
Exactly that. Once under the influence of Toxic Obnoxic, a person starts to behave in an annoyingly unpleasant way. The substance thrives on this behavior and begins to increase in volume or brightness. So don't get any on you. Hey, is that a super true?
He means your comic, Roo. This? We found it.
Let's use it to get out of here.
What do you mean?
Let me show you. Did you notice how this book shows you what just happened?
It's awesome.
Even more awesome when you use the pen. Watch. On the very next page.
You're drawing the fence?
But with an open gate. Now watch the fence.
There's an open gate on the fence. That is cool. We're out. How did you do that?
Just draw on the next page whatever you want to happen. Try it.
I'm kind of thirsty. Would you guys like some lemonade? I'm drawing a tall glass of it. Awesome! Let me try it, Roo. I'll draw 3 straws so we can all drink together.
Wait a second. We don't have time for this. Nice meeting you, Zee.
Hold it, Sammy. We saw the missing Baby Huhu twins, and I think they're under the influence of toxic Obnoxic.
Oh no! Where?
They were headed that way. Hey, you can still see their glowing footprints.
They are under the influence of toxic Obnoxic. Bad. Let's stay clear of those footprints. Come on along. The twins need help. Then I've got to report my findings about Growler Shine.
Wait, Sammy, can you help us find our way home?
You can always get back using the Super True comic. But for now, come and help me locate the twins. Poor little ones.
Come on, Roo. We're coming, Sammy.
Amazing. Hoo-hoo facts.
Fact. The extremely powerful can also be the extremely fragile. Toxic Obnoxic is a good example. It is a potent, naturally occurring, behavior-altering incrustation that thrives on the obnoxious behavior it causes. Recent studies have shown remarkable possibilities for the harnessed use of its powers. This encrusted mineral was discovered by a young Dr. Growler deep in the Forbidden Zone at the bottom of the Cave of Belches, where rude sounds are naturally occurring. Toxic Obnoxic has recently entered mainstream research focused on emergency light sources as well as in the treatment of politeness disorders. Extremely powerful stuff, but extremely fragile. Toxic Obnoxic is so frail that if simply left alone in the absence of rudeness, it perishes by itself. And that's an amazing hoo-hoo fact. I'm Papa Hoo-hoo, and here now, the news. Toxic Obnoxic has caused a huge disruption in the governing of Growlerville. The government has virtually shut down the result of a stunning political catastrophe in which the entire Hoo-Hoo Council resigned. It is still unknown who released the encrusted substance into the governing chambers, but shortly afterward, loud arguments and name-calling ensued. At a press conference later, glowing council members threw continuous insults at reporters in an outrageous display of immaturity. The Growlerville Times headline says it all. Ugly, stupid, stinky. More coming up on Growler Radio.
Slow down, Sammy. Wait for us. Notice that they're leaving more and more of that glowing stuff with each footprint? They must be acting real obnoxious. Sammy! Hey! Look at these morning glories. They're blossoming. They think Dr. Growler's lights are the sun. See? These lights are already affecting the environment. Phoebe! Hide, Rue.
Stupid! What about you, Klutzo?
Sounds like toxic
Got this
Obnoxic.
stuff all over us.
Yup.
Dimwit,
These guys are
shit-off.
really
Let's
glowing.
get back
They've got it
inside
all
before your
over them.
stupid lights
And they're
fail.
leaving very big glowing
Tell you,
footprints.
numbskull,
Watch out for them.
that we have to retrieve the damaged light? Why don't you shut your flap and listen sometime, pea-brain?
What happens if it gets dark while we're out here? Fish face.
Whoa, don't even mention that, your grossness. Is your brain too small to remember that there are 6 Growler shine lights up now? Hey, the sensors are showing 2 disgusting kids over there.
The jerks who are trying to make it dark.
They see us.
Let's get back
We've
inside.
got to catch
ugly
these
one.
morons and find out why they're trying to make it dark. You too! Stop right there, you little twerps!
Rue, don't go
You
that way.
knuckleheads
Toxic
can't
Obnoxic.
get away.
Uh-oh.
This
There's
time,
glowing stuff everywhere.
there's no place to run.
Oh no! Toxic Obnoxic.
You
We ran right into some.
disgusting
I can't believe how ugly and stupid you are, ZB.
Hey,
Run
don't
for
you
it.
further notice
We're contaminated, you butthead.
that
You
have a
pig smell,
nasty
ZB. We're
odor.
done for.
I've got you now.
Rude! Demented would use the
ignorant
comic
slob.
fast! The comic! Great idea, stinky sibling! Since these ugly growlers don't like the dark, I'm making the next page very dark.
They're trying to make it dark, Dr. No Brain. Let's get out of here.
All the stupid lights went out! Hooray! It's night again!
Doctor,
You evil turkey butts! It's dark!
Hey guys, hope you aren't asleep yet. The power went out. We have no electricity and that means no lights. So make sure you have your flashlights by your bed. Hopefully it'll be fixed by morning.
Okay, Dad. Sweet dreams.
Night.
Hoo-hoo! This is Mother Hoo-hoo's Magic Helpline, the only show that helps you with your everyday magic. Hoo-hoo! Today I will show you how I cure victims of toxic Obnoxic. I've had great success using Speak No Mores, these egg-shaped encrusted stones. They are so incredibly, magically delicious that you simply stop talking in order to keep tasting. For safety's sake, we choose them just a little too big to put all the way in the mouth. Watch me and learn. First, I put on my magically insulated gloves. Bring up those nasty babies! Whoa! They are glowing!
You are.
Now, I give each each of them one of these speak no mores. Here you go. They aren't eating the stones, only tasting, and they like it. Notice that as soon as they've stopped talking, the toxic Obnoxic becomes less bright. It's not getting the rude behavior that it needs to survive, and so it's fading fast. Around bedtime tonight, the toxic Obnoxic and its glow will completely die. And these guys will be sweet little Huhu once again. Then, while they're sleeping, I'll remove the speak no mores. You saw it here on Mother Huhu's Magic Hook Line. Till next time, I'll be back.
Miscellaneous. Just because you see me doing this, please don't go trying this at home. It may seem simple, but it's very dangerous. This is the lighting element in Dr. Growler's latest version of Growler Shine. It's a thick glass pod in which preserved toxic Obnoxic is sealed. Then, this recorded loop
Stupid, ugly,
is played at a high speed against the glass. Whoa! That's too bright! Shut it off!
ugly, stinky.
Close one.
What about the knock-knock jokes?
Well, Sammy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Sarah.
Sarah who?
Sarah, another page in that magic comic book. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
This is the worst case of toxic Obnoxic I've ever seen. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mineral.
Mineral who?
Mineralling barrel. Help!
More.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Winner.
Winner who?
When are you gonna stop saying more? That's all for now. I am, of course, Uncle Huhu.
One more.
All right. One more. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Howard.
Howard who?
Howard, we gonna get you to stop saying more. I am, of course, Uncle Huhu. See you next time.
This program was brought to you by a grant from the Growler Tapes Audio Adventures. You are listening to Growler Radio.